We've got some good news and some bad news about the Batman Part 2, including a new star actor joining the cast of the film, a big character from the first movie not returning in this one, and we finally know who the cinematographer is going to be. Let's talk about it all. And of course, the biggest news is that Scarlett Johansson is officially in talks to star in the Batman Part 2, and the main rumor is that yes, she is going to be a new love interest for Bruce Wayne and possibly even a twist villain in the movie. And this news really blindsided me. I had no expectations that someone like Scarlett Johansson would be joining the cast of this in the second film. I guess she's like, you know what, Marvel, you want to kill me off? Screw you. I'm going to DC now. Now, the most popular theory right now is that she's going to be playing Andrea Beaumont, who, if you don't know, is a character from Batman Mask of the Phantasm that I'm kind of about to spoil right here because, yes, she does play Bruce's love interest, but she is also the Phantasm in this movie. Now, with Matt Reeves specifying that the villain of the Batman Part 2 is someone that has not been done in a live action Batman movie before, that's making a lot of people think like, hey, maybe he's going to be adapting the Phantasm. And honestly, I cannot see him going for the same story. Like, maybe she is going to be playing Andrea, but I do not see her becoming the Phantasm in this film. Like, I just don't get the vibe that Matt Reeves is just going to straight up take the story of the animated film and put it one-to-one in here. Obviously, there will be some changes or something, but I feel like he's going to go for something more unexpected. I'm not going to lie, I could have seen her playing like a more realistic, grounded version of Poison Ivy in this. I mean, like, we got the Penguin and his whole bliss drug that he has going on, so it's not like she'd have to be like this supernatural version of the character or anything. I think it could work. But the insider Jeff Snyder, who honestly is mostly unreliable, but he has been on a heater and right about a couple things in the Batman Part 2 recently, he says it's not going to be Poison Ivy. Now, we don't know 100% that she's going to be a villain. That just seems to be the leading thought from different insiders, but she could be someone like Vicky Vale, again, just serving as purely the love interest for Bruce Wayne in this movie, because it definitely seems like it's going to be way more focused on Bruce. Like, the first film was almost purely focused on him as the Batman itself. Now, don't get me wrong, I am excited for this. I think she is going to be great in the movie, but honestly, this would not be one of my main fan castings, especially for a love interest of this version of Batman. Like, I'm sure her and Robert Pattinson are going to have great chemistry when it ends up happening, but if you ask me like a million actresses to pick, she would not have been one of the people that came to my mind for this role. But let's move on, because we also got the news that Zoe Kravitz is not expected to return as Catwoman in the Batman Part 2. Now, this is officially coming from Variety. We've had previous reports of this months ago from multiple different insiders, so it seems like, yeah, this is definitely happening. She is not going to be in this film, which honestly is kind of a shame. Her character and dynamic with Bruce, everything with the Falcone reveal was so great, but honestly, it makes sense with her character. Like, she was leaving to go to Bloodhaven, and Bruce was like, yeah, I'm staying here as Batman. He never even revealed his identity to her, so honestly, it does kind of make sense that she's just leaving for this, kind of doing her own thing. Maybe down the line in the Batman Part 3 or something, she will return, but I feel like if they do want to have a new love interest played by Scarlett Johansson, they kind of needed to get Catwoman out of this movie. So it definitely is slightly a bummer, but I have enough faith in Matt Reeves that he's going to be able to cook up an amazing story, whether she's in it or not, honestly. Now, we do have a new update on who the new cinematographer for this movie is going to be, because in case you're unaware, Greg Fraser did the first The Batman movie, and he also worked on the first two Dune films, and he decided not to come back for Dune Part 3 or the Batman Part 2 because he's going to be working on the 4 Beatles movies that are coming out next year, which, yes, leaving Dune and the Batman Part 2 is absolutely insane work, but I'm sure they offered him an insane amount of money to come work on those next 4 Beatles films. But we now know that Eric Messerschmidt, who worked on The Killer and Mindhunter along with Mank that he actually won an Oscar for, is now going to be the cinematographer for the Batman Part 2, and as you can see, Matt Reeves took to his own Twitter account and actually said, yep, this is a true story, let's go Eric. Obviously, the visuals of a movie do come down to a lot more than just the cinematographer. The director has a huge impact on that, and a ton of other people as well, but the cinematographer is very important, and from the projects of this guy that I have seen, I do have faith that the Batman Part 2 is going to be just as visually stunning as Part 1, probably going to be a very different style though, which honestly could be a good thing. If you made it this far, drop a like on the video and let me know in the comments below who you think Scarlett Johansson is going to be playing in the Batman Part 2. I want to hear your wildest predictions. If you missed it, we got some crazy new reveals about the new official Avengers lineup we're going to be seeing in Avengers Doomsday. If you want to see all about that, click the video above my head right now, and thank you so much for watching.